Tervetuloa YSAO Peltoniemelle.
Kyllä minä en sotkea tässä. So, we are here in Peltosalmi, YSAO Vocational College.
Yeah, exactly. We are here near Iisalmi, just 8 kilometers south from Iisalmi. This is our school here.
Yeah, and you have a brand new building here.
Brand new building.
This one, but that's not.
That's the main building. That's the new main building. We just had it in January, so it's actually brand new.
Okay.
And then on the other side of the yard, you can see our oldest building on this location. It's the old.
Shall we walk there?
We can walk over there. It's Villa Lagus.
Okay, then.
And that's the old main building, and it's more than 100 years old. And it has totally been renovated now. At the same time when we had this new main building, yeah.
Okay. And you have a lot of students here, vocational students?
We have. In natural resources, we have almost 600 students. They are not all located here in Peltoniemi. Part of them are located in Hinguniemi, which is another school concentrating to horse education.
Okay. And what about other students? I think you have also logistics.
Logistics are here, and then we have construction, the earth moving, things like that, and then car mechanics.
Okay.
And those are the main branches we have here in Peltoniemi.
But now we are talking about these students of natural resources.
Yes.
And I think that the system of the education has changed a lot during these years. Some maybe 5-10 years.
You are right.
Yeah,
you are right.
Yeah. Okay. You have also changed the system that students are working and studying while working.
Exactly.
On the farm.
On the farms.
On the school farm.
In the school farm, in other farms, in some entrepreneurs, in some other companies. So it depends on the branch of studies they are going to. So they might be in agricultural shop, or they can be in a maintenance store or in a service company. So it depends on the side of the education you are going to.
This practical period, how they are planned, and how the teachers are doing with this practical training. Are they going to the companies?
Oh yes we are.
Okay.
First of all, we have to have some kind of idea what kind of company or what kind of farm it is. Is it safe to study there? Is everything working like it should be?
Yeah.
So it's kind of a farm you can think a student can learn something, or it's a kind of company you can learn something. So we have to check that first. Then we make an agreement with the company or with the farm, and that's a written agreement. And then it's determining how long the students are going to be there, what are they studying in there, and things like that. And then during the period we visit the farm or the company, and we can take some exams, like they are showing their learning. We are these practical exams, and then after the period we close the case, and we make the necessary things to the learning management system, so they will have the credits for the period.
Is it easy to find those companies who are willing to take those practical?
Usually it's quite easy, because they are getting some help from our students, and on the other hand, students can have some education. So it's a mutual interest thing.
Okay.
So both are having benefits for that.
Yeah. And what about this? They don't get salary because it's studying.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But what about those companies? Do they get any money for that they are guiding them, or is it that they are working there? That's the win-win situation.
That's the win-win situation. So basically, we are not paying for anybody, and they are not paying for the students. So they get the education, they get the experience, and then the farm or the company get the working labor.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what's inside.
Yeah, that's possible. Please. Here we go. has all the equipment for the meetings, or if you want to have a hybrid education lesson here. Part of the students can be here in a classroom, and the other part could be abroad at their home, in their jobs or whatever. So there's a smart screen connection. It has cameras, it has voice, so we can talk to the group which is not present here, and then the rest of the group could be here, and then everybody can communicate and interact. And you can see the high technology. As you may have noticed when we came here, the automatic lights went off or on, and then we can adjust the lights here. So it's great. Here's a typical classroom for small groups. Like you can see, there are 12 tables, and the classrooms are not equipped with computers anymore. They are laptops, and they have there's trolley in some classrooms, and they can put there, and there's a charging station, and then we can borrow them to the classroom. There's some equipment here for the teacher, which is always in the classroom, and here's a smart screen as well. They are really handy. You can mirror image your smartphone or your laptop or tablet or whatever, so you can easily present your subject to the students. Or if the students are making some group work or some tasks, they can present one at a time to the rest of the class. So this is very interactive. Okay. There's another classroom. So this is a kind of multi-purpose classroom as well. So we have double doors here in between those two classrooms, and we can open them if we have a larger group. So it's easily have them in the same space, although there's a wall between, but you can open the doors and they are together. But this is an open area for everybody. So this is kind of a new style of classroom.
Like a living room.
It's like a living room, so people can make themselves as like home here. So maybe it makes it easier to go into class and learn something you don't feel like being in the school at all. And we have the same equipment here, and the door is open, so the students can have this area as their own living room during the day. If they have some time between the lessons, they can spend it here, and they can do their homework or something. So this is kind of free area, but it can be used as a classroom as well.
Nice colors.
Then on the other side, there's another space for having some snack between your lessons, or having lunch if you have your own lunch with you. There's also a little kitchen here. Oh, here you can see beautifully the old log wall. So it's kind of a very big detail in this room. You can see the original log walls, which was here already 140 years ago. So you can feel the history when you walk. So if a teacher has a lunch with him or her, he or she can come here and have a lunch and enjoy the beautiful landscape. Maybe you show the viewers as well. There's a beautiful spring landscape just on the other side of the window. Should I open a little bit the shades and you'll see it better. Spring is coming. It's a little bit late this year in Finland, but we are still hopeful. Yeah. Maybe it comes.
It comes.
It comes. Ah, you are still believing?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was wondering, what is this?
They are like little congress rooms or working rooms. So if you have a meeting with maybe just one person, and you wanna sit together and talk in peace in private place.
Yeah. So maybe if you have one student and you wanna with him or her.
Exactly. If you are talking about some, like at the working place or things like that, you can have the private discussion here. That would be really good. And these two compartments here, They are like little offices. I can open one if it's...
Computers also.
Yeah, there's something. Yeah, I have got it here too.
Small ones.
It's a small office. There's a screen already, but everybody, all the personnel have their own computers they are taking with them.
Okay.
So you take your own computer over there and connect it to the system, and then you have your own little office.
Yeah.
And all the electric system is made that way that we are saving energy, so there are not lights here.
So
if they are not used, they are going on automatically and they will shut down as well.
That's sustainability.
Sustainability, and we try to reduce our carbon emissions. That's of course one part of it, and the new technology you saw on the yard, new tractor and things like that, that's the other part of it. So everything aims to the less use of carbon, less use of energy, more profitability. Here is where the students come in.
Yes, because they are working there, then they have to wash their shoes.
Yeah, there's even a shoe cleaning.
Wow.
So you can have your soles cleaned, but basically we remove the shoes here. But if you want to clean them, there's a little shower here, and then there's a cleaning equipment for that. We have our shoes on the other door,
we
so
go out.
no, well, we can, but
without, but it's a little cold.
Yeah, you're right.
What's upstairs?
Upstairs there's office for teachers. Then there's a photocopy machine and things like that. So it's basically for staff.
Okay.
So the downstairs is for students, upstairs is for staff.
Okay.
Just make sure the door locks behind us.
Can we go in?
Yeah, we can use this entrance. Yeah.
Because the students are coming there, some of them.
There we go. There's some students now. And here is a typical classroom with computers. Let's have a look here. I'm stuck with the key. Here we go. And here you can see two of our simulators which are part of the education. With these simulators you have different programs for different machines. You can practice using excavators, different earth movers, agriculture equipment, transportation equipment, and all the others. They are modular, so you can buy a new machine inside it if you like, and then you can adjust the controls according to the machine you are learning to use. There are some touch screens, there are handles, just like in real excavator. These can be removed if you use this to practice to drive a truck, or if you are using some other equipment, you can remove the steering wheel and etc. So it can be modified according to the machine you are trying to use. There's even a gear stick here, so that's really nice. We have 4 screens around you, so you can have almost a 360 degrees view on the simulated area you are driving, and then you have these touch screens which are part of the controls of the machine or the vehicle you are using. Here's the cafeteria, and here you can have lunch. Students, when having break, they are gathering here in these tables. The lunch is served here around 11 o'clock, so it's lunchtime here in Peltonen. That belongs to the students, it's free for them.
sustainability and circular economy?
Oh, that's of course in our minds all the time. That's part of the challenge, how to make things with less energy, with more economically and things like that. Of course, we would like to have more environmental friendly energy sources here, like solar energy and biogas, things like that. That's one of our dreams for the future. Let's see how the things go, but we would like to go more sustainable way with the energy sources.
So you are pleased with these buildings and system of schooling?
Oh yeah. The learning environment is a very essential part of the education. So when you have nice buildings, nice machines, nice equipment, it's easier to teach the professionals of the future, because they are learning the right things with the right equipment.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you very much. It was nice to having you here. Have a great day.